Alright, hopefully this gets better than the last stream, because my audio is so bad. Um, so I'm not even going to upload that VOD. I'm just going to do a brief um, recap of what went down. So we played through this week, and that was it. We spectated this game. It was a Balazovic start, and he didn't have it. Neither did really anyone else, but yeah, we stole quite a bit. Casey Schmidt got a home run. Yeah, the Tigers swept us. We ended up winning the series against the Twins. Blanco had his first bad start, really bad start actually, but still made it 5 innings. This was an actual just good performance from pretty much everyone. Oh yeah, Ron Marinaccio got called up to replace Zephyrjan because our bullpen was super taxed. I'm trying to remember if there was anything. Oh yeah, we signed a bunch of veterans to minor league deals just because we didn't have depth in that department. So now we have actual starting pitchers rather than Brian Hudson in AAA. And our claim for Miguel Vargas has finally gone through, and he's been pretty good so far, but it's been 2 games, so I think I'm gonna change my Ref Snyder. I think I'm gonna change from what I initially was doing, because the every other series thing just is not working. Progressing way too slowly, right? Because we're so I think I'm gonna switch to, do I want to do 1 a month? I think I'll do play 1 game in a series, sim the next 2 series. I think that'll make it progress a bit quicker while still feeling like I'm controlling the whole season. I mean, at some point I gotta cut bait with Nick Allen. Is there any glove shortstops? I mean, not really. At least in terms of players that I think fit sort of what this role would be. I mean, Ethan Murray. I'll bring him in on a minor league deal. It's just I don't know, this guy hasn't played since 23. I think that's all I'm gonna do right now. Bernardino. I mean, it's not the worst potential reliever. Let's look at our pitching staff. Let's just go based on pure performance. Kimbrel's been Nick Birdie could get optioned. He's kind of rested. At that point, I think I'm just making a move for the sake of making a move. Bowsley, you're a reliever. Who else? Alexander, you need to be a starter. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna sim through this Yankee series then. Antoine Kelly. You can get acclimated in AAA for now. Alright, so let's see how Brad Keller does. Actually win that. What is the story of this game? Like Luke Williams, Lugbauer. No home runs. Yeah, just looks like a bunch of doubles. Keller had a quality start. Yeah, that's about it. Just a well-rounded game. Oh, there's a rain delay. Alright, let's look at this. So Ethan Murray signs. Bregman wins Player of the Week. And Harper wins Player of the Week. We are currently 30th. Yankees, wow. What is their problem? I mean, Judge is insane. They have Miguel Sano. It looks like pitching, but I don't know. I don't really know what their problem is. Let me see. Where do I get to the extended standings? Or expanded. Right here. Yeah, they do have a bad run differential. But at the very least, their Pythagorean sees them doing better. They actually have us as worse, which is probably accurate. Alright, I'll sim the next game. Elvin Rodriguez versus Max Fried. 4-1 game. At least they're not blowouts. Elvin, come on, man. Bullpen is able to pick it up, but yeah, just not much offense. Absolutely zero extra base hits. Let's look at Ricky Sanchez. I mean, this is a good tool. I like the guys to at least have a tool. But defense prevents him from ever really being anything in my eyes. Blanco versus Rodon. They win that game as well. This one, the bullpen blew up. Nick Allen got injured. I might just put him on the IL regardless, honestly. Although he did get a hit. Again, just a bunch of doubles. Oh, he's diagnosis pending, so he is hurt. So yeah, I'm going to put him on the 10-day no matter what. Who do we have to potentially replace him? Espinal. I wish he could play short well. But then again, he could take over. I'm paying him that much money already. I might as well have him. play. So what does it want me to do? That's pretty much what I was hoping for. I mean, see, Kreidler's such a weird thing, because why? He only played center field in the big leagues, right? Oh, okay, that's what the problem was. But he still played outfield a little bit. So I would have thought he would have at least have something. Okay, he does have outfield stats or ratings. So maybe in the off season, I mean, he's not hitting, but like if he hits well enough to factor into future plans, maybe we have him learn a new position and hope to God that it's not first base, because then that's just another sort of super utility guy, which would be nice. Let's quick check in here. I think both of you are on thin ice with our influx of starters. So I think they've got one more chance of the rotation. And if they suck, like, I'm just going to part ways. Elvin, I think, is easier because I believe he has options. Yeah, Elvin has options. Alright. Jonathan Diaz. Yeah, Nick Allen is out for 6 weeks. That's fine. We actually beat Houston 6-2. Good start by Diaz. Home runs for Kreidler and Wade. Not the guys you'd expect at the 20 power and 40 power, respectively. Wade also got a stolen base in there. Yeah, Luke Williams is really hitting. Just not what I was expecting. Interesting. Oh, I gotta look at this. Scooble gets extended. Honestly, I don't know how many years of ARB they bought out. Let's see, if this 4 years, if you assume it's like 7 years to hit free agency, probably bought out 3 years. That's kind of a steal for Tarek Skubal. Kind of a steal. Although I guess he can always opt out. But still, Grisham gets extended. In real life, I mean, it would surprise me, but like, his stats in real life sort of warrant getting brought back. 14 mil? That's not horrible. Is there anything else? Jake Myers, I don't think that warrants really. Yeah, okay. I mean, Jankowski, we saw him on the waiver page, so. I mean, I might pick him up, I don't know. Alright, Blazovic. Let me check. What series did I jump in? Oh, so it was actually supposed to be this series that I... You know what? I'll watch the Blazovic start, and I will determine his roster spot by this game. Sweemer sitting. Yeah. I think I'd rather see Wade. I mean, I would love to break up this string of righties somehow. Here, I'll have Bishop and right. And then Williams can play short. And I'll just put Williams up by Vargas. I think I like that better. I mean, I'd like to get Lugbauer in as well, but he's also not even hitting. So, whatever. At least we have a couple guys who can pitch, unlike the last game. So I think in the event that it turns up like the last game, I will be doing, like, I will stop watching every at-bat if it's like drastically uncompetitive. But without further ado, let's see how our team does. 2-2 count to Strom. So Houston's actually sub 500. Interesting. Strom strikes out. Espinal, our first time seeing him. He strikes out on a 2-2. And Schmidt with a 1-2 count. It's not looking good. Gusto strikes out the side. I believe he's a Marlin now. Or is he a Blue Jay? I want to say Ryan Gusto got traded. Yes, he is a Marlin. Spalazwick to Pena. Full count. And that should retire him. Oh, wow. So, Jordan must not have been. His injury must not have been as serious as it would end up being at the start of the save. But we send him down. Paredes, 1-2 count. Okay, Belazovic got 2 strikeouts in the first. He is pitching like his job depends on it, because it does. Williams up, 1-2. And he strikes out. Duran. Oh no, not an 0-2 count. What is Gusto's, like, stuff rating? This is absurd. Then again, our guys aren't very good, but he's striking out like... I guess Luke Williams doesn't have that good of a void Ks. But Espinal does. And Strom's like... whatever. I would have expected, like, our... like, Joey Weimer or Lugbauer or Bishop. Those guys to strike out. I guess that's my misconception on Luke Williams. I thought he was like a big bat to ball guy. In like archetype rather than like actual production. But we get first out. Caratini's up, full count. Brewers legend, draws a walk. That's alright, he can't run. And we got a ground ball pitcher. So we're going to pitch to contact, 1-2 count. Grounds out to short, should be a double play. And it is. We'll take that. So I'm going to quick look at his ratings. Yeah, his ratings are not anything special. We just stink. Bishop grounds out to second. So they do have... where's Altuve? Is he just... okay, so he is playing left. He's just having an off day. Oh, he's also playing mostly second. Interesting. Miguel Vargas, I believe this is our first time seeing him in game. And he strikes out. Tyler Wade, the hero of the game before this, I believe. Yeah, like a home run and a stolen base. think so. Oh no, that was against the Yankees. This is the second game of the Houston series. Oh well. Mauricio Dubon. He was he not a Brewer? I feel like I remember him as a Brewer. Like a 2017, 2018 Brewer. 2019. He played 2 games for us. Was he in the would that have been the Pomeranz deal? Yeah, he was in the Pomeranz trade. I don't know why I'm looking it up. I can just click on his player page. Right there. How stupid of me. Alright, Christian Walker's up. That should fall for a base hit. Traffic again on the base paths. But again, it's not the most terrifying traffic. Like, Christian Walker isn't Yasmani Grandal out there, but he's not really going to be a terror on the base paths. Alright, back to the top of the order. We were retired in order. Hopefully that changes, but with Strom striking out 0-2, I'm not entirely sure that will. Espinal swinging on the first pitch. Rocketed to third and out. Casey Schmidt 2-2 count. He goes down looking. 8 strikeouts in 4 innings for Gusto. I mean, you're not going to win games with that offense. Alvarez lightly hit to Blazovic and retired. So Blazovic, I mean, it's been not even 4 innings, but certainly a promising start to this game. Jake Myers, the newly extended center fielder for him. I believe he's playing center. I would assume so. I did see Chas McCormick, but yeah, he's playing center. Alright, Ryan Ward. At one point he was in like the 800s with his OPS. Seems to have cooling off. But Luke Williams, probably our best hitter. That's easily the hardest hit ball. I think it might be the only one that's made it out of the infield. But alas, does not matter. Caratini's back up. And he grounds out. Glazvic, his stamina is a real problem. I'm definitely going to give him the 5th. I'll think about trying to push him through the 6th, but I should probably start warming someone up. He can push through. I don't think he'll be in too much trouble that I desperately need someone for like the first 3 batters of the 6th. Bishop's up to bat. And that will be an out. Gusto's only at 57 pitches as well, but he has significantly better stamina. That's gone. Miguel Vargas. Oh. That's embarrassing. I got duped by the cameraman, clearly. 2-2 count for Tyler Wade. That one's rocketed to center. How unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to start warming someone up now, just in the event that some heavy traffic occurs. I think... Oh my god. I will warm up... I mean, both these guys have options. So if they really suck, I can always send them back down and replace them with someone who's probably equivalent. Two sort of bloop singles. Let's hope we can get a ground ball. And we do not. That should score. And it does. With Jordan up, we are pitching around. He pops up to the catcher. Birdie's not quite ready yet, so we'll pitch around Paredes as well. He gets walked on 4. We'll pitch to Jake Myers, and he drills it. That might clear the bases. It does. And just like that, I don't think I can put that blame on Balazovic because he did pitch really well for the rest of the game. But it's clear he's not a starter, I just don't think. I feel like he's best used in like a piggyback. Maybe with Nicholas. But when you're a bad team, you can't dedicate 2 roster spots to one starting rotation position. I mean, Birdie. Okay. He only gets to 1 out. I think Birdie's definitely getting optioned because he just has not been good. Like plain and simple. So I'll probably try and draw out his pitch count as much as I can before sending anyone else out. But hopefully we can get a hit, like a single hit. Because this is getting bad. We're on no hit watch right now. I don't want to see any strikeout looking from Casey Schmidt because I believe he's done it twice now. Make that 3 times. I will start warming up Chevy as our mop-up guy. But if it truly gets bad enough, I'll just send out an infielder. Let's see here. Let's see if you can get through this batter. You can. I'll take that. Somebody please get a hit. I mean, thank you, Ryan Ward. Thank you. Should be a double. So we don't have to worry about that. Luke Williams strikes out. Duran. Weakly ground to third. Hunter Bishop. Free swing in first pitch, and he pops it up. Alright, so Birdie is definitely done here. Put Chevy in. Hope we can get that 648 down. That's not very promising. All right. We'll pitch around. All right, perfect. It's an open base, so we might as well just pitch around. Worst case scenario, they get walked. All right. 2-2 count for Dubon, and we strike him out. Good frame by Chevy. Scary in the first with that double, but Vargas is up. I thought he hit a home run earlier, but it's been a pretty quiet day from him outside of that. Tyler Wade. He rockets one into the gap. So we're gonna have 2 hits, both of which are doubles. Let's see if we can get that number up. See if we can score. I'm gonna steal. Or not. God, I almost want to pinch hit for Strom just because he's dreadful. Alright. Kryler doesn't do anything. I don't know why I even bothered. Espinal? Okay. I'll take that. Casey Schmidt. Very quiet day for him. That should drop. And we score a run. Now, do I go full ego trip and double steal? Oh, I guess I won't have that option. Because the game decided to sim for me. But Ward will get a base hit. He'll get a double. Should be runner on second and third with a run. Yes. All right. So we're actually kind of in this now. Luke Williams, 2 outs, 2 on. We're swinging away, 2-2 count. And he strikes out. Golden sombrero for Luke Williams. That's unfortunate. I mean, yeah, Ryan Gusto had an amazing start. I don't think anything was bad enough for me to make a roster Nick Birdie. I can't with the 6, almost 7 not K per 9, walk per 9. Like, that's just, I'm just gonna send him down. He's got options. And I'll call up somebody who is fresh and doesn't walk a billion guys. 16 walk per 9. I mean, this Austin Pope, they wanted me to draft him like 50 times. I guess I'll give him a shot. He can be in long relief with Nicholas for the time being. How close is Kimbrel to his saves milestone? Needs 5 more. That'll definitely be something that I keep track of, or I'm gonna definitely want to be able to spectate his 450th. But yeah. So this is the same game, right? Yes. Perfect. Alright. Brad Keller, Tyler Ivey. 5-2. Again, we score late after nothing. I prefer we didn't do that. Espinal actually had a good game. That's good to see. Other than that, not much. Ryan Ward with another home run. He's back up to an 800 OPS. Austin Pope gets 4 batters out in his... Oh, he did allow 2 hits. It's not a fantastic showing per se, but scoreless frame and another out. I mean, I'm just not going to trade for any of those guys. Alright, this one is Elvin's sort of last go. 1-2. I would imagine he must have pitched well. Vargas, Duran, Wade, 2 hit games. Yeah, Elvin goes 5 1/3 with 1 earned run. Kimbrel also gets his 6th save, which is nice to see. So both those guys are safe for now. Jose Cisnero? Yeah, I don't really know what to think about that. Griffin Canning gets extended by our expansion rival. I don't know if that's a wise decision, but it's a decision nonetheless. Vince Velasquez. How interesting. Yeah, so we sim this. That is horrible news. That is terrible news. That was our 2nd round pick. I would imagine our bullpen also got completely destroyed by that, probably. Let's look at our offense first. 4-hit game for Kellen Strom. Luke Williams home run. Weimer and Strom with stolen bases as well. So very good game for Kellen Strom. He is a -1 win player. Oh boy. -6 DR in center. That is not good. Yeah, Blanco only made it 2 1/3. Yeah, I mean... That's rough. So, who is fresh? Syndergaard is not. I guess it doesn't really matter. Why do they keep trying to make Bauschle stop? He's not a starter. Did they send him down? What happened? Who am I looking for? Yeah, Drew Hutchison. I don't know why I couldn't find him. You are a starter. I think... Oh, and Jason Alexander. I think I'll call up... I guess it doesn't really matter how much stamina they have. I could also call up a reliever. And then send that reliever down once. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call up Zephyr Jean. We've got our bullpen set up. And And now we will just call up a reliever, or not a reliever. We'll call up a starter. Whoever's well rested the most once it reaches that spot in the rotation. Tasker Hernandez got hurt. So Judge is player of the week, as well as Jackson Churio. How's he doing? We saw Judge earlier. It's actually not that far off from his real life stats, funny enough. At least his second half stats, I should say, because his first half was pretty bad. Why do you have a Brewers hat? But we gotta keep our eye on Nick Gordon, because he's performing in AAA, and none of our players are performing in the majors. So we can always use him. We are now 31st, so we dropped one spot. The Yankees have climbed quite a bit, because they were previously, I think they were 31st, and we were 30th. Okay, good. Our scout is actually scouting. We'll sim this. Or did I? I don't know if I checked out that last game. Right here? I did. Okay, good. Because that was a Blanco injury. That's right. We lose in extra innings. Schmidt, Espinal, Strom, Vargas. All multi-hit games. Hudson played. Schmidt with his 8th home run. He has a 945 OPS. That is very, very welcome. I mean, Zephyr sucks, so that's fun. Really happy to see that. So I will just send him down and call up. I'm not calling up Trevor Richards. Who's on the 40 man? Nick Birdie? Sure, welcome back. He hasn't even pitched yet in AAA, so he's fully fresh. Belazovic. 5-3. And we actually win. It didn't even really like sit in for me. Not really seeing any like standout performances. I mean, Duran got a home run. Kimbrel got a 7th. So we're getting closer to. Why did he got hurt? Oh my god. What is he hurt? It looks like it's going to be a long-term thing. Nicky Lopez got extended? Come on now. Vince Velasquez? We're just extending anybody out here. Alright, Brad Keller. 6-1. Brad Keller's been... I feel like his ERA is way worse than how he's pitched. I mean, Weimer needs to wake it up. And he's still far more valuable than Strom. Which is kind of funny. Birdie, I mean, you guys are actually Dumb and Dumber. Birdie and Zephyrjan. I call up one. Okay, so I gotta remember where I was when I left off. We just beat the A's. Brad Keller. Okay. So I believe I believe this is Elvin's last time to prove something. And then we got to replace Blanco's spot in the starting rotation because he got hurt. So I think I've reached the conclusion that I'm not going to be playing most of the games. I'm just going to sim one by one. And if there's something important like Kimbrel, his save milestone, or if there's like a big impact acquisition or big win streak or something. Obviously, the playoffs, I'll watch every game. Um, yeah, it's just we're not even through April yet, and I don't know. It's going a bit too slow for my liking. Hold on, how did Belazovic survive? He barely even pitched this game. Um, I guess she must have done something to make me warrant giving him another shot. Because otherwise I would have DFA'd him and brought up a reliever. Yeah, I don't know. So Jake Cousins is healthy. How did Elvin do? Held him to 4 runs. We scored 13 off of Severino. So Elvin actually pitched well, walked a lot of guys, but I think that's enough to save his spot. Lugbauer with a home run, Schmidt with another. Weimer played center. He's got a positive ZR so far. Maybe he will be better than Strom has been. So yeah, I think that saves Elvin. I guess I got to make a decision for Jake Cousins now. I think what I will do is it Birdie? Birdie's the only one, right? It's like really because like I can't get rid of Kimbrel. They hate Saucedo. I need the lefty though. Oh my god, I need a lefty. Is there a lefty anywhere? So okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send Birdie back down. I'm gonna bring in Cousins because he's good, hopefully. And I desperately need a lefty reliever. I just don't know if I have one. Because as I'm scanning these, like, I could turn McKay into a reliever. I think Antoine Kelly's a reliever. Or he's a lefty. He could be fun. The question is then, who do I send down? Because I have to call someone up for starting rotation spot. Unless I want to go Kyle Nicholas, who is tired, and plop him in the rotation. I think Austin Pope's done well. Marnaccio's done well. Chevy started to settle in. I think Chevy goes down just because he had some really bad outings due to walk problems. And now I gotta call up someone who's rested. So Seth Johnson. Jason Alexander. 60 stamina, I like that. Like Syndergaard is his turn in the rotation's done. They keep trying to make Bausch a starter, and I keep telling them to stop, but whatever. Robbie Erlin, I mean, those pitches are horrible. So I think it's between Johnson, who has the better stats or the better ratings. He hasn't performed well in AAA, but it is, yeah, it's a PCL. So, and then Alexander has actually pitched well. I think I'm gonna call up Alexander just because he doesn't walk guys, and Johnson walks guys, and I'm sick and tired of my starting pitchers walking 4,000 people. So Cousins, you can slide into middle relief. Yeah. So Alexander's up next. Joe Hudson got hurt. When did that happen? I have no idea when that happened. I really didn't need this. I did not need to know that my. Oh my god. My high A affiliate is 0-14. That's hilarious. Do I watch this game? I don't think so. Let's see how Alexander's first start goes. We lose it, but yeah, I mean it's not a great start, but he 8 innings, which is important because nobody on this team does that. I mean, he won Player of the Game. I don't know if I'd go that far. Hitting wise, not really anything that impressive. Pair of doubles, but let's see here. Eric Barrett. Oh no, that's our that's our scout. Danny Gomez. Okay. Um, the range is brutal. But the hitting profile is actually very interesting. Personality class kind of sucks, but Schwarber got extended too. Wow. Curious to see what'll happen with him in real life. Yeah, it looks like that's it for the news. Diaz versus Perez. We lose 9-2. Never a good thing when you lose 9-2 to the White Sox. Diaz struggles. Lawrence gives up a pair. The rest of the bullpen, we're good. Casey Schmidt, another multi-hit game. Okay, I think I might need to just assess. Yeah, Casey Schmidt. Is this his second? I think this is his second player of the week. Yeah. He's been fantastic. I mean, he almost has a 1 OPS for Casey Schmidt. Like, that's amazing. Harper, he also, I think, had a player of the week. Tyler O'Neill's injured. Let's see where we would rank. We're still above the Reds. I don't really know what's going on with them because like their pitching staff looks pretty solid. Their bullpen maybe not so much, but looks like Stevenson. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're 12 games under already. All right, let's do a quick little audit of this team. So Saucedo, do you have options? Because he has an option year left. Because he is struggling. I mean, Elvin, I don't know. He's had a pair of good starts relative to his usual performance. So I'm not willing to give up on him just yet, but we have a ton of starters waiting in the wings to pick up the slack if need be. Um, as for our hitters, Kellenstrom at this point might have to get sent down. Joe Hudson, I don't think we have a backup catcher. I genuinely don't think we have one. Or like a depth catcher in AAA. See, the rest of these guys, like Lugbauer, I don't know. He's not really slugging as much as I'd like him to. But I guess that's also just due to him not making contact. I think Strom has to get sent down. It's just, I can't keep doing that. And in return, we're going to call up Nick Gordon, who has been playing out of his mind. I think that will move. Where's Ryan Ward? Oh, there he is. So I think how I'm going to set this up is I'm going to have Weimer play center and Ward play right. And now set up these lineups. Just because, yeah, like Weimer has a .1 in 27 innings. Let me quick get Kellenstrom's stats up. He had negative 7.3. That is ridiculously bad. And I'm not entirely sure why. It must be the arm because his other outfield stats are good. Or ratings. I keep saying stats. And then Weimer, like, his stuff is just better. I just played him in right because of the 75 grade. But he needs to hit. And I guess center field will be able to recoup some value, even if he doesn't hit. But he needs to get going because he started off not horrible. I don't know. I think I'm gonna semi play this. So let's see here. I mean, Espinal is a disaster. How's Schmidt doing fielding wise? That's the wrong tab. He's passable when he's not playing short. Because he was our DH for a while. And Espinal, he hasn't played the field at all. Okay. I think Tyler Wade will just have to sit this one out. Yeah, we'll see. Blazovic versus Bryce Wilson. Brewers legend. I'm just gonna sim until scoring position like every single time. Well, that was awesome. And he steals third. That's fantastic. Is he gonna walk Rosario now? The guy who's on waivers. All right, get one out. Let's pitch around Talkman because it's Rob Refsnyder and Blazovic is not a lefty, so we don't have to be. Forget I said anything. Andrew Vaughn, Brewers legend. Okay, Blazovic's done. Yeah, I can't. With a pitch to contact guy who walks everybody, it's just not going to work. I am not even going to finish out this game. Actually, you know what? I'll get to Nick Gordon's at bat. I'll get to his first at bat with us. So they end up only giving up 3. Goodness. Okay, yeah, there's no risk. Cool. I'll sit down Marinaccio. I mean, come on, Balazovic. Just get out a single inning, like, clean. There. Yeah, I want to get to Gordon's at bat, so we'll see how he does in his very first. Okay, Vargas gets plunked, the former White Sox. We'll steal. Or we won't. Let's see how Gordon does. 1-2 count, hard hit ball to left. Certainly better than striking out. Oops. Alright, so here I'm just going to sim to the end. Hopefully they put Marinaccio in just because he hasn't pitched in a while. Ryan Ward had a 2-hit game. Gordon goes hitless. Bottom of the lineup gets hits. Ward actually got a home run. Yeah, Balazovic he's done. They did put in Marinaccio, which is good. Jake Cousins, 2 2/3 scoreless. Lovely. All right, so he is getting DFA'd because he's out of options, and I imagine he will probably slip through waivers because I can't imagine why anyone would pick him up. So yeah, who do we have available? Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call up Shavi. I'll do the same thing I did with Alexander, where for these 4 games I'll have an extra reliever, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I just put him in as a mop-up specialist, so he doesn't really get into games unless we just need it. Yeah, let's see how Brad Keller does against Shigano. We lose 6-4. Keller goes 5 with 3 earned runs. Kimbrel blew the save. Kimbrel. Dude, I can't. His FIP is good. So his BABIP's just crazy, I guess. I don't know. It also might be because our defense is not fantastic. But I at least want to get him to... He just needs 3 more saves, and then I can eventually take him out of the closer role or something. Who's this? Oh, another team that destroyed our low A affiliate or high A affiliate. All right, Alvin versus Chase McDermott. Kimbrel has a day-to-day injury. Substantial? Yeah, he's going on the 15-day. I do not care. I'm not going to have him play through injury just to keep dying. So we actually win this 9-8. What happened here? Elvin didn't pitch well. Saucedo, Shavi didn't pitch well. Kimbrel got the save before getting hurt. No home runs, all doubles. Interesting. Nick Gordon had a 3-hit game. I'd love to see that for the former 2nd overall pick. 5th overall pick. I always mix him and Tim Beckham up. because Tim Beckham was first overall. So I was like, I know he's not the first overall guy. Maybe he's the second overall guy. And I'm still wrong. Let's see, how's Schmidt been doing? I mean, Schmidt also had a 4-hit game in this game. Yeah, he's definitely our best player. By a long shot, 2.5. I believe they use F4. I'm not entirely sure, though. I know they have an option for Baseball Reference War. I thought I had it in this view. I guess not. Whatever. I don't feel like setting that up right now. I know I have it in here. Yeah, so there's... Maybe it's not. I thought this was... I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, Shavi can stay in, but he's just gonna get sent down once we need that starting rotation spot. Or I didn't make a move for Kimbrel, did I? I didn't. I'll call up Brendan McKay just to get another lefty in. And now let's set up the bullpen. I don't know if I want Pope as the closer. I think I'd rather have him as a stopper / setup, and then I'll have... Do I want Cousins? His control is bad. I think I like the idea of testing him out at closer. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But his ratings outside of control, at least somewhat interest me. So yeah, we'll send down Shavi. And let's see here. Syndergaard's not going to be ready in time. Seth Johnson might. Kyle Hart probably won't. Robbie Erlin definitely won't. So it'll probably be one of these two guys. Do both of them have options? Seth Johnson has options. Kyle Hart also has options. So really, either can work. Why is Nick Birdie not pitching? We just have a ton of pitchers. That's what it is. I guess. I mean, whatever. Okay. Does this mean we're into May? I was not paying attention to the date. It does. Okay. Let's look at the monthly awards. Aaron Judge, AL Batter of the Month. Bryce Harper, NL Batter of the Month. Devin Williams. That definitely did not happen in real life. Wait, what? He had a 3.46 ERA, 0 strikeouts, and 11 walks, and he was pitcher of the month. What? That... Okay, 14 strikeouts. That's still not... Why on earth did he get... I don't know. I guess the saves? The 4 saves? That does not feel right. Whatever. Matthew Boyd, who would be an all-star. Kumar Rocker, top rookie, and Ben Kasparius. I'm still just baffled by the Devin Williams thing. Wow, we're only 7 games out of the wild card. We can make a push. Jason Alexander versus Zach Eflin. Lose that 5-3. Alexander, again, goes far in the game. Cousins gives up his first earned run. We do go to extras, but... So what was it, a home run? Because he has an earned run. Oh, he must have pitched. I don't know. I don't feel like playing detective work to figure out what happened. It's really not that important. Let me quick check in how the Weimer experiment is doing in center. He's still positive. That's good. Even if his bat isn't coming around. Lugbauer might have to get sent down. Because he's a first base. And only first base. Who can't hit. And honestly, I don't think I have a first base like replacement. Mike Brasso. I'm doing that. I'm doing that move. Lugbauer. Wait, but he's a lefty. I have him platooning with Miguel Vargas. So I would need a lefty. Tristan Gray. So bring him back up. I think I do. Sincere. Do every fourth game. I mean, Hunter Bishop just can't field, I guess. Because he's hitting well in small sample size. Oh well. Dylan Cease gets extended. George Soriano cut. Might be an interesting pickup. I'm not entirely sure yet, though. Is this Luis Garcia? It is. Did he start the season with the Dodgers? I actually didn't know that. I just knew that the Angels like flipped him at the deadline for like 4 guys. And I was just baffled. Because he's an okay reliever, but it's not really something you'd expect a prospect package for. All right, Diaz versus Pepiot. We lose 0-2. Good start from Diaz. 0 earned runs for the entire pitching staff. We just couldn't score. Simple as. Is there anything good news for these? Of course not. Reese Olson, 16 strikeouts. That's awesome. All right, so where is he? Chevy down. Don't tell me Syndergaard got hurt. Where is he? There he is. See, he's rested enough. Because these guys are not at all. I don't view Bauschle as a starter. Hutchison? I don't know. Alec Mills. Syndergaard's fun, and he shouldn't walk guys. Please don't walk anyone. You have 70 control. Your stuff might suck, but If I see you walk people, you're gone. Um, we'll watch this first start. It's a crowd pleasing concession. Just bring in a former. He's only 32. I didn't realize just how young he is still. That's crazy. Okay, good. Ryan Ward's got a day off. Yeesh. I'll put Vargas at DH. Espinal is not. He's only up here because he's getting paid this much money. And I needed somebody to replace Nick Allen. I didn't draft him. I didn't want him. But once I reached like round 60 or whatever and I auto simmed, the AI drafted him for me. So I don't care about the offense. I'm just here to watch Syndergaard. So versus Chandler Simpson. I guess that's not going to be an out. Okay, it is. That animation definitely psyched me out. And Josh Lowe takes him deep. Awesome. Oh God. All right. Syndergaard gets out of it. This is going to be a lot of the season. Is just trying out so many pitchers to see if anything sticks. No one gets into scoring position. Syndergaard has a clean frame. I mean, he might have given up a hit or a walk, but no real damage. Josh Lowe doubled? Double and a homer. Gray's able to pick it up. Can we do anything on offense? Okay. Let's steal. Or don't. I don't know the last time we've actually stolen when I've sent somebody. Is that deep enough to score? I don't really remember who's on third. Luke Williams. All right. Steal now. That should be in the gap. I don't think Schmidt scores on this. He would have scored if he was on second. I know that. Okay, he does score. Never mind. I apologize for being catty. Tyler Wade. Yeah, no. We take the lead, though. See if Syndergaard can keep it. He does. We got to start warming someone up. I'll warm up Brendan McKay. Rispit. Yeah, we'll put in McKay. Just pitch around Simpson. Rest you can do is steal second. Perfect. Lovely. I'm going to have to adjust my manager settings just because we run through so many bullpen arms every game. It's like, I don't know. And then, like, you've got Justin Lawrence who's pitched one pitch in a week. Like, why are we trotting out the same guys 3 straight games? And Lawrence hasn't pitched, like, at all. McKay gives up a 2-run home run. Just get out of the inning. And he does. You're asking our offense to score runs, though. And that's a big problem. Justin Lawrence, bit of traffic on the base paths. Should be able to get out of it. Perfect. god. Okay, did Weimer double or did he steal? I guess it doesn't really matter. Actually, here, I'll just check. So he singled. Okay, and advanced on a ground out. We're stealing third here. Or we won't. I don't think that's hit hard enough. Yeah, no. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright. Warm someone up just in case. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll go count Nicholas. This is not good. Can we get a double? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, we'll pitch around Caballero. If he gets walked, we get out of it. Thank you, Justin Lawrence. Okay. Yeah, we'll watch the 9th. It's Edwin Uceda. Miguel Vargas, 0-1 count. Can we do anything? That is, I mean, I guess it's something, but it's not something good. Casey Schmidt, our best hitter. That's like the exact same play. Nick Gordon. Full count and he strikes out. And we lose a very close game off the back of a decent Syndergaard start. And honestly, McKay settled in. He just gave up the 1 homer. I don't know. You can't score with, or you can't win games with 4 hits. It's just how it works. We need to steal more. I don't know why our guys are not stealing. I've got it in the strategy. Not entirely sure what is going on with that. Let me double check. Like, I do have that in the strategy, right? I guess I don't. Maybe it's player strategy that I tweaked that. Okay, Weimer has it. I think Tristan Gray, he can't steal, but he can run. Did I do it for Schmidt? How about Nick Gordon? No, I definitely didn't do that. Alright, hopefully this will just make us be able to manufacture runs, because our bats aren't going to do it naturally. We're going to have to get ourselves into scoring position. So I don't think there's any roster moves that need to be made after that game. Is there anyone interesting on the waiver wire? Luis Rengifo, I'm not paying that. Declan Cronin. You are actually kind of interesting. It is another righty, but he could take, I don't know. I don't know. It feels like our bullpen's actually doing all right. What is Marinacio's FIP that he's a negative 4.49? That's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I don't know. McKay's numbers are going to look bad just because it's a like super small sample size. All right, Brad Keller versus McClanahan, who is pitching in this world. We lose 1-0. We get 3 hits. Schmidt on a pinch hit opportunity. Espinal and Kreidler. Not good. Only 2 walks as well. Kreidler doubled. Schmidt doubled. So we got extra base hits. Keller went 4 innings. Okay, why is he getting pulled at 55? He has 35 stamina? What? Is this something that I just like didn't know about? I'm trying to see if there's anything on like average innings per start or something. I did not realize he was like, because he's been a starter his whole career, right? Outside of the Cubs this year, pretty much. Let's just do the math here. Like, if you round this up to 10, 10 games started, it's about 4.5. So I guess he doesn't have that much stamina. That's so weird. I'm curious if that's like his max. Or if I can tweak his strategy to make it a slower hook. Yeah, I'll just do that because he's pitched well. It's just his problem is his starts are so small. I say he's pitched well. He's pitched okay. Like, he's an innings eater. Or he should be. That's his archetype. Casey Mize with a no-hitter. Trent Grisham, AL Player of the Week. Nick Gonzalez, NL Player of the Week. We are now dead last. How unfortunate. I mean, this is kind of what I wanted the franchise to go. Like, I didn't want to be competitive right away because that kind of goes against the spirit, but obviously I'd like some signs that things are going well. Let me just lower prices. Okay. Actually, where can I find attendance? 6,000 per game. I think we can seat like. How many can we seat? 10,000. So yeah, hopefully we can just bring more people to the ballpark. All right, Elvin versus Logan Gilbert. Oh my god. They put up 20 runs. Everybody just got destroyed. Brendan McKay actually weathered the storm for a bit. That is bad. Elvin is done, I think. Tristan Gray with a multi-hit game. I mean, I can't. Like, I guess we'll give Seth Johnson a chance. There. I mean, who are the relievers too? Like Lawrence gave up 6, Saucedo gave up 4. Lawrence has been good though. I guess I don't want one blow up to. Saucedo's been consistently bad. So I think Antoine Kelly is the move now. And if it doesn't work, we just go back to Saucedo. We just gotta keep trying stuff until something works. Let's check out our hitters. Still a lot of negative war. Nick Gordon's cooled off since his hot start. I mean, is he at least playing center field well again? He's playing it well enough, which is fine. It's just his bat really needs to start coming around. Like, if he can steal when he gets on base, I don't know. Who else is struggling? Duran. He's a catcher, so that's fine. Kreidler plays good defense. That's fine. Luke Williams is cooled off, but he's still playing decently well. Ryan Ward's really cooled off. Let's see here. I gotta get rid of these guys eventually. Just because this scout is actually good, and these guys suck at everything. So, yeah. But I'll wait for the offseason or something. Alright, hopefully Jason Alexander doesn't get jumped like Elvin did. 4-3. Short little comeback in the 9th, but still lose. Ward scored twice. Weimer had 2 RBIs. Ward actually hit a home run in the 9th off of Munoz. Wow. We'll take that. Finally, we're getting some stolen bases in. Weimer also got an outfield assist. Alexander, that's fine. Kelly, I'd like to see better, but I'm not going to just... It's really not that much traffic. I assume he gave up a home run. He didn't. So he walked a guy. I don't know. Point is, it's not horrible enough for me to just completely give up on. Seth Johnson's first start with us. We lose that, but it's a 2-1 game that goes into extras. So he went scoreless for 7 innings with 8 Ks. That's easily the best start of the season, I'd assume. Pope. I mean, Cousins technically blew a save, but that's Ghost Runner BS, so who cares? But let's see here. Luke Williams had a good game. Schmidt, home run. It's just everyone else kind of didn't do much. Jose Garcia. See this? I don't know if this really develops. Right now, his like top projection is 32-year-old Noah Syndergaard with the control and the bad pitch ratings. I want to quick check the game score leaderboards. I think that's here. Where can I find that? I know it's somewhere in here. I forgot about this. swear it was somewhere around here. This is gonna bother me. I don't know if it moved somewhere, if I'm just like... We'll see. If I click here... Let me quick see if I can find an answer for it. Let's see here. So it looks like it'll show up on the player card if requested, and that it keeps the top 30 performances or 20 performances. Maybe it's in leaderboards. It might be here. No. It honestly might just be in the... I'll spend like a little bit longer looking for it, but if I can't find anything, I can't find anything. At that point, it's not worth it. Right here. I knew it was here somewhere. Okay. Let's see. Does he sneak in? No, there's been a lot of 8-inning performances. I'm curious if any of our guys are here. Casey Schmidt actually has the second best game. With his 4-hit barrage with 2 homers. Alright, I'm just glad I was able to find it. Honestly. It's Jonathan Diaz versus Noah Cameron. Oh, Bo Bichette got extended. Don't think that would have happened in real life. Clevenger released. I don't intend on picking him up. We lose. We're getting close games, but we just are not winning any of them. Duran, 2-hit game. Weimer got his 7th homer. Wade with a steal. Diaz with a good start. Pope is starting to melt down. Might have to tweak his role a little bit because his last 2 outings have been not good. Because is he a fly ball guy? Yeah, we'll have him pitch around a bit more. Let's see if that helps anything. Otani with a 3 home run game. Syndergaard versus Reagans. 3-0. Schmidt, Duran, and Vargas with our only hits. Weimer with 2 walks, though. Syndergaard goes 7 1/3 with 3 earned runs. Lawrence shuts out the rest. I mean, the pitching is not the problem right now. All-Star voting starts. I think I'm gonna wait for that. But like pitching is not the problem right now. Not in the slightest. It's this. It's this. We have 3 above average hitters. And one of them is a backup because he can't field. So maybe I'll have to tweak his playing time a bit more to get him in. Let's see here. He's also a lefty, though. That's the problem, is I can't platoon him with Ward. And he can't play center. So Nick Gordon's also a lefty, but he's not hitting. So that's our answer. We'll have Hunter Bishop and Nick Gordon swap against righties every 6th game. And then Gordon's got even splits. Bishop's better against lefties, actually. So I'm gonna switch that around, actually. Gordon can start there. We'll see how that works. Let's check the waiver wire. All players. Otto Lopez is interesting. He's very interesting. Let me think. You've got Kreidler at 3rd. Neither of these guys fit what I'm looking for. Tice. I think I like him more than Joe Hudson as a backup. Keller versus old team in South Lugo. 3-1. We lose again. Oh my god, I don't even know what our losing streak is at this point. Espinal, Williams, Weimer, multi-hit game. Williams with the home run. Espinal with a double. Williams with a stolen base. Keller goes 5 1/3, 2 earned runs. Like, that's good. Pope has to stop pitching. I don't know why he's being used so much. Stop using him. Like, he's at 4. I don't know. I think I'm going to take him out of the stopper role. Back in the middle relief. Scuba with a 15 strikeout game. Alvarez, player of the week. Otani, player of the week. We are definitely 32nd. Where do I see our losing streak? Oh my god, we haven't won a game in May. We won the last day of April. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on a 10-game losing streak. That is horrendous. Jason Alexander versus Jose Soriano. We don't snap it. We get Tice. So we will send down Joe Hudson. The 40-man's full. I mean, I'll just DFA. I don't know. Who here do I think would pass their waivers? Or who would I not be upset about losing? Like, Brasso's hitting well. Tristan Gray has not. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call up Brasso, honestly. I don't care about the platoon. Because he doesn't even have platoon splits in the game, does he? No, he doesn't. Whatever. I don't want to give up on Lugbauer yet with that power potential. Or not power potential, but the power. Like, I don't know. I I think I have to. If he gets, I just don't think a team will pick him up. All right, we should have a good catching tandem now. Like, legitimately good. I'm hoping. We should at least have one who can hit and one who can field. We'll see. We'll see. Did I even check? Yeah, Alexander pitches well. Kelly pitches well. Cousins pitches well. It's the offense. I mean, we have 3 hits. It's bad. I thought Weimer was heating up. Clearly not. I thought Ward would be doing better. He's not. I don't know. I mean, these aren't good pitching teams either. Detmers versus Johnson. We actually win. We snap the streak. Finally. Um, Vargas 3-hit game, and it's just everyone else just got hits. Weimer homered. Vargas homered. Johnson only went 4 and 2/3, 4 earned. First bad start from anyone in a while, but McKay picks it up with 3 and a third. And Cousins gets a save despite an earned run. Yeah, we just ambushed Detmers, and he's still stuck around for 7 innings, which means we're probably not having super long at bats. Scouting discovery, Luis Salazar. Again, this is an interesting player, actually. I'm used to just getting like 2020. Like, you suck now and you're never going to be good. Like, that sort of thing. Let's see how our players are doing on the All-Star voting. We got Casey Schmidt leading the way for second baseman. Love to see that. No one else. Freddie Fermin? I mean, alright. I think I'd still put Cal Raleigh over him, but National League, anything interesting? Not particularly. No real crazy names standing out. Aaron Bummer, maybe, but seems pretty business as usual. I'm just gonna double check, make sure I didn't miss anything interesting. I mean, not really. Schneeman, maybe. He's like a platoon guy. Like, Jonathan Diaz versus Turnbull. I believe we faced Turnbull earlier this year. We lose in 12. And Diaz is hurt. Are you kidding me? Let's see here. Schmidt multi-hit game. Everyone else just tacks on 1. Looks like it's a bunch of doubles. Yeah, Diaz gets hurt. Didn't have a horrible performance. Pope. I mean, it's been his last 4 appearances. He's given up runs. I don't really know what to do. Another scouting discovery. See, this is more what I'm used to. He's not a catcher, so I'm just not even gonna bother. Just put him at left field, see if he can be. I don't know. I wonder if it has to do with us just being short on guys in the organization as a whole. I saw something crazy. I'm just moving past it to look at other transactions. But wow, 2 bums for Ryan Halsey. I guess Emil Morales isn't a bum, but he's like so far out. And this guy, I don't know anything about him in real life, and in game he sucks. I mean, that's ridiculous. Ryan Ward is ice cold. If Austin Pope gives up a run in his next appearance, I'm sending him down. Like that's just what's gonna happen. Syndergaard versus Rocker. Kimbrel is healthy. We lose 4-0. Syndergaard gets blown up at the start, but pushes through for 6 2/3. He's been good. Weimer with a triple. Espinal with a 3-hit game. Love to see these extra base hits for him. Out for 5 weeks. Oh my god. I mean, so Kimbrel's back. Do we try McKay? I think that's just the answer. There's our lefty in the rotation now. Throw McKay out there. All right. Everyone's rested, which is good. Pope is at -WAR now. Let's see here. Oh, that is the wrong person. There. All right. What is Kimbrel at for? He needs 2 more saves. So once he gets Lugbauer, looks like he passed through waivers. Perfect. So once he gets that other save, I mean, we have to win games to even have a chance to get a save opportunity. Jazz Chisholm gets extended. Yankees are extending a lot of players. Luke Williams multi-hit. Kreidler multi-hit. Brasso, I haven't even looked in on Brasso. He has not performed well so far. Keller struggles. Pope does well. Okay, you're safe for now, but I mean, I didn't remember his stamina being that bad. That's a real problem, is not being able to like push through, getting blown up at the start like Syndergaard did. Whatever. Alexander versus Corbin, we lose that 2-1. Alexander goes 8 innings. Only 3 strikeouts, but hats off to you, man. No multi-hit games. Double for Weimer, double for Vargas. RBI double for Weimer. Hey, he's at 0 WAR now. He's out of the negative with this recent, I'm not going to say hot streak, but doing better. Johnson versus Bassett. We win 8-1. We'll take that. Cousins gives up the lone run. What did our offense do? 3-hit game for Nick Gordon. 3-hit game for Kreidler. Doubles for Schmidt, double for Gordon, two doubles for Gordon, Duran with one, triple for Kreidler and Gordon. Yeah, I mean, we just destroyed Bassett. I don't really know what else to say. Story player of the week, Sam Hilliard. I believe is he injured in real life? Is that what happened to him? Yeah, I think he got hurt like early in the year or something. Maybe that was last year and he just like struggled. I don't really know. McKay for his first start against Brewers legend Eric Lauer. And Casey Schmidt's hurt. Oh my god. I don't even know who our all-star is going to be now. Because I don't know if they name him it. Who do I even call up to replace him? Like, this guy stinks. Oh my god. This is like the worst case scenario. Yeah, I'll call up Diego Castillo. He's not on the 40 man. Are any of these guys hurt like long term? Because 6 weeks isn't quite 60-day IL. I could honestly DFA Nick Allen. But I think I will just DFA Brian Hudson because he's been bad in AAA. Okay, Diego Castillo. Skipping AAA just because we need bodies. Why are you DHing? Oh my god. Okay. I'd rather see Espinal. And then, yeah, I'd just rather Espinal. Because how's he hitting? Like, he's at least close to league average as opposed to a guy who's in AA. He's hitting well in AA, but it's like, I'm not going to just give him the whatever. Mike Brasso's hurt now, too. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't care. Like, whatever. He can play through it. He doesn't really play. So we won 11-4 after all that. He had 3 doubles in this game, too. Brendan McKay does fine for his first start. Lawrence gives up a run. Pope has another good outing. Yeah, Schmidt had 3 doubles before getting hurt. I mean, that's just heartbreaking. Weimer with a double. Brasso with 2. Luke Williams with 1. Duran gets a triple. They had an opener. Oh man, that's so disappointing. That is so disappointing. Anthony Bender. Was he on the Blue Jays? No, he's always been a Marlin. I don't know why I thought I remembered him being a... I might be thinking of... Is it Anthony Bass? Is that his name? Yeah, he was a Blue Jay Marlin. That's who I was thinking of. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't trade Bender in real life. Because if I remember correctly, he was good. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like about it. Seth Martinez released. Logan Gilbert gets extended. Lots of extensions flying out. thankfully we have nobody good, so we don't have to extend anybody. I mean, Casey Schmidt has like a year of service time, and he's hurt now. Yeah, let's see. I mean, he's probably just gonna fall off this, which is gonna suck. Is who on earth is gonna pick up that spot? It's gonna be Kyle Nicholas. Like maybe Syndergaard if he keeps going. Luke Williams. Like I don't know. We're gonna have a weird, very weird All Star. That's for certain. Mauricio Dubon gets cut. Kind of interesting. Can't imagine he would want to play here though. Kimbrel gets his 9th save, so now we're gonna be super simming, I'll say. What happened in this game? Espinal multi-hit, Tice multi-hit, and then pretty much everyone else just gets a hit, except for Ryan Ward, of course, because he is the most ice-cold hitter to ever play baseball. Let's just go here. What are our updates? Nothing too interesting. Luis Guillorme gets cut. Gregory Soto gets extended. Not that bad of a contract, but kind of funny. Brian Hudson passed through waivers. I mean, we're 17 games back in our division and 14 games back from the wild card. That is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And Matt Tice has been good. That's good. Glad to see that. I might turn off owner goals just because I kind of hate how they are, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I gotta be there for Kimbrel's 450th. So let's see here. I'll keep Tyson. Diego Castillo hasn't played a game yet. All right, we'll give Tyler Wade a day off. And we'll just have Luke Williams lead off, Tice second. Yeah, that's fine. Brad Keller on the bump. Probably won't be a fun watch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send to the 7th. Okay, we're in a close game. And hopefully we can take a lead so we can not have to do this 50 more times to finally get the Kimbrel save. We're going to steal. Or we won't. We never steal. Ryan Kreidler. That is probably going to be caught, right? Yeah. Luke Williams, 1-2 count. Strikes out. Because, of course, they put in Bernardino. I always mess up his name. And they throw us out. That was maybe the worst jump I've ever seen in this game. All right. So we've got Cousins. I'm definitely warming somebody up. Brazovan hasn't pitched in forever, so we'll pitch around Roman Anthony. That should be a flyout, and it is. Duran is up next. 2-2 count. Hopefully we get a strikeout. Flyout is just as good, I suppose. Finally, Bregman. Let's see if Cousins can get past it. 3-1 count. Another hard hit line out. Scary inning in terms of contact, but what are his platoon splits looking like? Not too much difference. We'll have him. His eye just makes him okay. I was about to praise his eye, but he gives us a 3-pitch at bat. Maybe I should have gone with Duran for the platoon advantage. I am 100% taking Ward out because he's cold, and he's not the platoon advantage. So we'll just put in Espinal. 1-2 count. And he strikes out. I mean, what are we even doing here? Miguel Vargas. That should get down. We've got a base runner. I'm trying to remember who's after Vargas. Nick Gordon. We don't have any more righties off the bench, do we? Oh, Duran. Duran's catching, that's right. Tice is DHing. Yeah, I mean, we could put in the injured Mike Brasso, who's also not hitting. Okay. We'll just draw the walk. Weimer's up. Swinging first pitch, up the middle. Please send him around third. They do, and we score. Clutch hit from Weimer. He actually advanced to second on that. Duran is up now. That'll drop. Did he get thrown out at home? Okay, no, he didn't. Now we're in danger of it not being a safe situation. Draws the walk. Kreidler up again, 2-2. He strikes out. Okay. So, all right. Who did I take out? Right field? Yeah. I mean, Espinal might be able to get by in right field, right? Yeah, he can get by, but whatever. Put in Brazoban. Warm up Craig. That's right, they still have Devers here. I'm totally fine with 4-pitch walking Devers. 2-2 count on Willie Abreu. That's double play ball. And we get the double play. Perfect. Masataka Yoshida up. 1-1 count. Hopefully that's a pop-up. Yeah. Perfect. Luke Williams. 1-0. See, that's what I was afraid of on the last out of the last inning, where it's like they easily could have grabbed it, but they just miss it. Williams is running, and he gets thrown out too. So my scout might just be wrong with Narvaez's arm, because we're not. I don't know. Feels like a guy with 70 steal should be able to. Right? Luke Williams is 70? Yeah, 70 grade stealing, and he can't. Whatever. I'm not going to complain. Actually, this is kind of cool that Kimbrel will have the opportunity for 450 in his former home ballpark. How many years did he spend in Boston? He spent a couple, right? Yeah, 3 seasons. Yeah, I remember this year because he was unbelievable. That was like the Craig Kimbrel that I remember most, as opposed to Atlanta. I was a bit too young here, probably. I was just too focused on the Brewers. But let's not speak about it like it's a foregone conclusion yet. He still has to get through this inning without giving up 3 runs, which I'd like to think is achievable. Rafaela makes the first out pretty quick and easy. Narvaez 0-2 count. We got 2 down right away. David Hamilton, Brewers farmhand legend. Rockets one in the gap. He's fast, so don't love to see that. Roman Anthony up. We will pitch around him. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. We get save 450 for Craig Kimbrell. No fanfare or anything in the game. We don't even get it in the game notes, but I noticed. There it is. And hey, I don't want to say he's been good this year, but it's like he's been kind of your typical closer, like heart attack closer, I suppose. Like, he's settled in as of late. I don't know. I don't hate the idea of keeping him in the closer role for the time being. Schwarber gets 300. He's on page for 43. Ben Gamel gets cut. I didn't even know. Is he actually on Detroit in real life? I don't think I knew that. It says he's in the Angels organization right now. Sure enough, he was in Toledo for the start of the year. Interesting. Luzardo gets extended. He would have been a free agent, would he not? I think so. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Brad Keller's been rough recently, actually. Alexander, we lose 7-4. Kind of just rough pitching all around. I swear I keep seeing the same players pitch in every single game. Oh, there's a rain delay too. Good game for Nick Gordon. I swear he has so many good games, and then I look at his stats and they're just bad. So he just is ice cold in between these like good games. Very odd, very odd. Weimer's at 0.4 WAR now. It's amazing what a 76 OPS plus will do as opposed to a 55. I hate these. I don't get anything from these emails. Like, I don't know. Like, if they wanted to have more immersion, just include like, I don't know, Baltimore is looking for relief pitching or something. Like, because these never lead to anything, I feel. I don't even think I got an email for the Helsley trade. I got one for Anthony Bender, though. Like, let's see. Oh my god. There. Okay, we did get a trade. But, let's see. Yeah, see, like, there was never a trade between the Dodgers and the Yankees. So, I don't know. I don't either have, like, set interest for the teams in mind or just don't have them because they never lead to anything. It's just not, like, teasing anything, really. I don't know. I'm just complaining. Casey Schmidt, man. That's so sad. God, he was doing so good. There, who have we like lost? Have we lost any players? I don't think so. No. So we've managed to sneak everybody through waivers. I think I'm going to go to the end of May and probably end stream then. Seth Johnson versus Tanner Houck. Oh my god, we get killed. Kelly gets blitzed. Johnson gives up a ton of runs, but not all of them are earned. Same thing with Nicholas. Just a bad game, looks like. Wade with 3 hits. Gordon with a home run, his first. Like to see that. He's in positive. He is at a positive, or I should say. Oh, I was like, why is it only showing me? Okay, I actually don't know any of these players. It's just a minor league depth swap, looks like. Okay. Brendan McKay versus Jack Flaherty. Uh-oh. Kimbrough's retiring at the end of the year. So there will be no push for 500, I guess. Fraley and Willie Abreu are players of the week. Yeah, so Kimbrough's retiring. I'll try and trade him to like a contending team to make a push for another ring. Just to sort of honor him, you know? I mean, he's won a World Series, has he not? 2018 Boston, they won, right? I thought they showed that on the player page. Yeah, he's won a. He has absolutely won a ring. I don't know why that's not listed there or anywhere. Let me see. Okay, maybe it's only for wins that happen in the save. That could be it. Looks like Mookie doesn't have anything for Dodgers or Red Sox. Actually, let me look at the player history because I know it didn't show in the like award section. Okay, it says right there. What about Kimbrel? Okay, so it's at least tracked in the game. That's good for Hall of Fame purposes and stuff. Whatever. We lose 4-3. No real standout performances here. Double for Castillo. He's like not played, but he's hit well. It's like 2022 Abraham Toro, I think, with the Brewers. Let me quick pull that up because that's really funny. I think he played like 2 games and just kept getting sent down. Okay, he played 9 games. It was 23. 9 games. He had a 1302 OPS. I always remember that because that was really funny. Let's check the waiver wire. Jake Lamb. That's funny. Cronin's still there. At this point, I don't know. Extreme ground ball is kind of calling to me. I don't know who I'd send down necessarily. Because Justin Lawrence is out of options. Pope, probably. I don't know. Syndergaard versus Mize. We lose 1-0. Oh, okay. It got canceled by the rain. That's what I assumed happened. Syndergaard pitched well. Again. Bats didn't really come alive at all. Okay, I might have to tweak Espinal because his efficiency is really bad. Even though he should be able to steal. All right. I mean, Emilio Pagan should be the headliner here. Is this guy like ranked or something? No, I don't know why he. I'm surprised Emilio Pagan didn't get traded in real life. All right, draft league. I don't really care. Juan Soto out for the season is nuts. Wow. All right, I think I'll vote on All Stars now. Let's see here. So we get three of these guys. I'm gonna put Wu in tentatively, just because I see the 208 over 86 innings. Like that's nuts. And I think that's probably good enough to be a lock. Let's look at our. We've got Diaz, who's hurt. We've got Brad Keller, who sucks, and we've got Brendan McKay for some reason. I'm surprised Syndergaard isn't here because he's pitched more than Brendan McKay. But whatever. I think Brant Herter. I mean, yeah, Crochet's got to be here. And I think Screwball. Maybe Kumar Rocker. Ah, I gotta go Screwball with the 91 innings. As opposed to, I think, Rocker had like 67 or something. All right, let's look at our representatives here. We've got Brazoban. Probably not getting anything. Kimbrel. I don't think we'll get anything. And then Nicholas. He actually might have a case. Ben Lively's a starter. I refuse to vote for him. I'll go Useda. I'll go. They've got Cade Smith instead of Class A. Interesting. Hader's not the closer either. Do they have Abreu there then? Yeah, they do have Abreu. Yeah, I'll go Abreu. Catcher Duran just isn't gonna hit well enough for this. Looks like I'm between Teal. I mean, Fermin was leading for a while. Yasmani Grandal. I think I'm between Teal and Narvaez right now. And I think I'm going to go Teal for more plate appearances. So for first base, Vargas, I mean, he's not having a bad season, but I just don't think he's really competing here. It's really Jose Miranda and Devers. So, go Devers. I mean, Luis Guillorme got cut. That's kind of funny. I'm still going to go Casey Schmidt. I don't care if he's hurt. Dubon also got cut. Houston's just cutting all of their starting players. Third base, probably Bregman. Is anyone else really standing out? Not really. Shortstop, Luke Williams. Probably not going to get much attention. Looks like it's between Correa and Pena. I think I just value Correa more. Left field. Thinking Quan, probably. Yeah. Center. We don't even have a representative because Strom and Weimer sort of, I guess, took away enough time from each other that they don't have one listed. I wonder if that means Weimer's in right field. But yeah, it's Jarren Duran. I don't like voting for Jarren Duran, but it's Jarren Duran. Um, it's Judge. It's gotta be Judge. And then DH, we don't have one. Jason Dominguez. Yeesh. That is bad. Kerry Carpenter. National League. Let's do the same way. Let's see here. So we've got Aaron Nola. I see already at a 210. How many innings? 68. Kind of short on innings. Skeens is obvious. Logan Webb, 228. Over almost 90. I'm thinking probably Schwellenbach, but I will keep looking in case. Nestor, honestly. But yeah, I'm going Schwellenbach. Let's see here. Neftali Feliz. That's very funny. I'm just trying to look for closers because that's kind of how they go in real life. I want to keep it semi-realistic. Like McGill and Rodriguez have super low ERAs. I might be missing someone, but those three had high save counts and close to sub 1, if not sub 1 ERAs. Yeah, I'm going Hunter Goodman. I really like Hunter Goodman in real life, and he's hitting well. So Keston here is hitting well. That makes me feel good. Brandon Belt, you should be retired. I believe he's retired in real life, like officially. I could be wrong, but I thought I saw that. Yeah, Muncie. Second base. I'm going to go Terang. Marte is definitely the better option, but I saw Terang's like third, and I think he's easily second place in that bunch. Suarez. I mean, you can call me a homer, but I'm going to go Durbin there as well. It's not that far off of Suarez, and the defense is way better. Yeah, Geraldo Perdomo. Left field. Oh, that makes me sad. The Kyle Stowers is struggling. I'll go James Wood. Center field. I'll go Michael Harris. Right field. Probably Tatis. Oh, Corbin Carroll. Yeah. And then DH, we've got Soto, who's hurt now. Oh, Schwarber. All right, there's my ballot. I don't really know how the personal ballot does, like if it weights anything, but I did it. Keller versus Skubal. We didn't score a run. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to score off a Skubal, if I'm being completely honest. I think with Cronin, I'm going to send Pope down. Oh my god. Zephyr-Jean. Whatever. Who cares? See, these relievers, they're kind of all interchangeable. I don't really care if they leave. The starters are different just because... I mean, Elvin's not performing at all, so I guess he's... I don't know. I didn't even check. Okay, just a bunch of singles, I assume. Oh, no. A bunch of doubles that never got around to scoring. That's unfortunate. All right, Jason Alexander versus Pablo Lopez. Nick Allen. Okay, I'm just going to put you on a phantom rehab assignment. If you hit well in AAA, maybe you can stick around. Kike Hernandez gets cut. Just not that interesting. We actually come from behind to walk it off. Looks like Nick Gordon hit the clutch hit. Ryan Ward with a 3-hit game. Love to see that. Kreidler with a 2-hit game. Ward with a double. Wade with a double. Vargas double. Luke Williams. Nick Gordon. Ward gets a stolen base as well. I mean, Alexander pitches fine enough. Cronin goes almost 3 innings in his debut with us. And I'll take that. Churio with a 3-home run game. Nothing too interesting there. He's got... Why is everyone getting minimal day-to-day strains? Seth Johnson versus Louis Varland. Okay, that goes way worse. Johnson actually goes 7 innings scoreless. And then Kimbrel blows a save. Cousins can't mop up. Brazoban can't mop up. I wish there was a way to tell the AI to just throw a position player out there. Because, like, I don't know. How's Brazoban doing? Okay, he's almost at league average, which is good for us. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Brendan McKay versus Andrew Morris. We lose that as well. Blanco, setback. He's probably honestly going to take Keller's spot. Another minor trade. So we lose 7-3. Big game for Ryan Ward. 2 hits for Kreidler. Love to see that. Steal for Kreidler as well. Another homer for Kreidler and Ward. Kreidler had a great game. McKay had a rough start, but the bullpen was able to mop it up. And this will be the last game we see on the stream. Zephyr-Jean passed their waivers. It'll be Syndergaard versus Schmidt. And let's hope this goes well. I see in real life, Bruce Zimmerman just got called up for the Brewers. That's interesting. Oh god, we got a Dev Lab update. Or not Dev Lab, but Marinaccio goes down. Kimbrel goes way down. Kreidler, better speed, better potential power. Weimer contact goes up. His potential power drops. Not a fan. I'd rather him lean more into the other direction. Pope throws harder, but everything else gets worse. Leo Abreu, back-to-back players of the week, I think, for him. Hunter Goodman. Oh, of the month. That explains it. Mize, he had the no-hitter, right, in this month. And Stephen Kolek. Interesting. Dobbins and Sprout. Sprout getting called up in this universe. So we're at June 1st. I guess I could do a quick stat rundown. So I'll just do our starting rotation. So we got Jason Alexander. I mean, he is what he is. He's an innings eater. I don't know. Nothing to really be excited at, but he's not going to really get you killed. Syndergaard has been a nice surprise so far with 295. Probably won't last. I'm hoping he settles in like the mid 3 range because I can live with that. But yeah. Seth Johnson has been good as well. A bit more sustainable according to his FIP. McKay has been unlucky, actually. Striking out a ton, not walking a ton. Hoping that home run rate will lower itself. Kyle Nicholas has been good as a long relief option. Brazoban has been fine. Cousins has been good. Declan Cronin we just picked up, so I'm not really worth spending much time there. Antoine Kelly, hoping he can continue this, and that walk rate doesn't creep up further than that. Kimbrel, I mean, his FIP indicates he's been getting unlucky, but like, I don't know. He's kind of on thin ice in that closer's role. Justin Loris is probably one bad outing away from getting optioned or getting DFA'd because he has no options and he hasn't performed great. He's just walking too many guys. I don't know. Marinaccio, he's kind of the same thing, but he actually could get optioned instead of just DFA'd. And that's our pitching staff. Lineup-wise, I guess I can just do the like total leaders. Ryan Ward leads us in hits and doubles and homers and RBIs, pretty much every stat. Weimer leads us in walks and also strikeouts, along with Ryan Ward. Best triple slash guy, Diego Castillo, but that's too small of a sample size. So Miguel Vargas actually has been pretty good. Really, he and Ryan Ward are the only full-time guys who have gotten an above-average WRC plus, and they're also aided by super high BABIPs. So Weimer only has a 250 BABIP, but he's got the speed. Same thing with Ward. Like Ward 270 isn't that bad, but like I guess Gordon kind of, but he also has a small sample size, so that could also have the BABIP be super low. But Weimer's had like a prolonged stretch of low BABIP despite his speed, which is kind of odd to me. But oh well. As for WAR, we only have 2 negative players now. I mean, Brasso's right there, but Hunter Bishop's the only negative guy, and that's just because his time being an above-average bat has come to an end. In terms of steals, Luke Williams, Tyler Wade have double digits. Espinal, Weimer, Kreidler, Ward will all probably get there by the end of the season. I believe that's it. Jake Lamb got released. I guess I'll check waivers one last time before ending stream. Tim Anderson. That's fun. I mean, I'm not gonna pick him up, but that's funny. Yeah, that's about it. Um, all right, farewell.